Let me get my tinctures. One moment. Here they are. Wait, it's not coming out. I made this bag. I make bags, right? It's like not really quite my hobby, but I also have a traveling spiritual bag, in which I keep some tarot cards in there. And also my tinctures. So anyway, welcome to Mystic Moons. Today we're going to do the installment that we've been working on for quite a while. Who's watching you? If you are a subscriber to Mystic Moons, thank you so much for being part of the channel. If you're not a subscriber, well, I hope you enjoy this show. Hurt my hand a little bit right there. Still healing. Still swollen. Anyway, feeling the cards in it, and it's a little painful, but not quite. Not that much. Anyway, yes, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for being part of the channel. And today we're going to see who's watching you. Now, of course, today in our society, right, we're always being watched. You go into a store, you're being watched. You cross the street, you're being watched. You go on walk by someone's house, you're being watched. Walk by a car, you're being watched. Right, there are cameras all over the place. But, and then, of course, there are people watching you in general, right? There are the nosy neighbors and the nosy friends and the nosy family members and the nosy acquaintances, and then the people that just have too much time on their hands. And, or they're just like, creepy people who no, they'll never have a chance at all to get close to you as in any serious capacity, right? But that's not quite why I do these readings or why we're here. What I'm here for is who specifically that you should be aware of that's watching you out of all the many people that are minding your business. And that's what we'll break down by collective readings. So whether it is someone who is a nice person, someone who's a not so nice person, let's go and see what Spirit has to say. Who's watching you and who should you be aware of that's watching you, that's keeping tabs on you, and what they may or may not do about you or towards you. We'll find that out. I will break this down by zodiac sign, basically sun, moon, and rising. However, I also think 12th house energy and 8th house energy also applies. So, think about how you feel and think about those planetary energies and characteristics of how you feel. And check it out by that. I will go by element. I will do all 12. I also would be available as well if anybody wants me to go and pull a card or two for yourself. All that I ask for is a donation. And if you find the reading interesting, give me a thumbs up. Especially as I'm doing it with a little sore hand. Can't really see in this light, but it's all swollen. Like if you look at that one, like there's no, right? But this one is all big, massive ouchie right there. It's all bruised too, but you can't tell in this light. Anyway, battle scars. Let's go and find out what element should we start off with? Water. Pisces. I'm going to find out who's watching Pisces. Oh, Pisces, some cards fell out. But I'm not really going to read them, Pisces. Is the fire sign watching you, or are people just watching you get out your mojo on, moving out, getting success, Pisces? Well, we're going to find out who is watching. In fact, let me do the tinctures again, because the energy that I've been getting for Pisces have been intense. Piscean Collective, what have you been up to? Okay. Who is watching, Pisces? Two of Swords, Nine of, excuse me, Nine of Swords. Pisces, the person who's watching you is someone who you blocked out. You blocked out because this person is not the best to interact with, Pisces. Also, it serves no purpose, Pisces. This person just is a mass of anxiety. The person's just not worth your time. The person thinking about them is going to cause a lot more trouble. And it's easier just to block them out. Two of Swords clarified by another two, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is also Pisces energy too, by the way. Pisces, someone is watching your plans, number one. But of course, that's what watching is, right? Keeping tabs on you in some way. I have a gap right there. Things might fall. Hopefully it won't. Anyway, Two of Swords clarified by High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Pisces, the person who's watching you, just watching your next moves, first of all. They're also with this, somehow, Knight of Pentacles here with Eight of Cups, which, by the way, is also Piscean energy. Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck energy. It's almost like they're watching you prepare, Pisces. They want to know your next moves, and they're also watching you prepare. I would also say in this energy, Pisces, it's like you're moving very slowly, or are they expecting you to move very slowly according to maybe the speed that they want, but they're trying to see what you're up to. Someone who you have blocked, who you're not dealing with, and this person is wanting to anticipate what your future plans are, Pisces. Energies I have here significantly are primarily Libra. In this energy too, Pisces, they could also be curious about how perhaps you'd be trying to get justice or something like justice. I think that's what I have for Pisces. You know, Pisces, I do have, maybe I'll save this for another time, but I could use it now. Let's see. Is there any way I can put it on this table? Should I draw a card or two, Pisces? Maybe not for this one. Well, Pisces, a message that I have for you anyway is be loved by the spirits. But actually, you know, Pisces, if you check out the last reading I did for you, the last astrological note, it wasn't really a timely, well, they're timeless tarot messages that I do semi-daily as I have time. But the last message I had for you, Pisces, was actually that you are beloved by the world, the energy. So anyway, Know that too, Pisces, if you want to go and check out that astrological note, I believe it was the last one I did for your collective. Let's go and check out the next sign. Let's see, we'll do Cancer next. Cancer, who is watching? Cancer. Cancer, the person who's watching you could be a Capricorn. The Devil, Four of Pentacles, both of those are Capricorn energies. Cancer, the person who's watching you is someone who doesn't want to let you go. If they're not a Capricorn, they could have significant Capricorn energy in their personal planets. So think about Capricorn Venus, Capricorn Mercury, Capricorn Mars. Could definitely be Capricorn Mars in this energy. Could it be Capricorn Moon? It could be, but it feels a little bit more forward than Moon energy. But of course, you know, Moon, Sun, Rising, all that applies. Let's find out more. Now I'm curious. Capricorn, Cancer. It's like the person who's watching you. Do they have things to give you, or Cancer? Do they imagine they have something to give you, or maybe you just refuse what they have to give you? Maybe what they have to give you is subpar. Maybe what they have to offer is subpar. There's some sort of energy in here, Cancer, about the person who's watching you, either wondering how much should they give you, if you're worth giving it, if you yourself looked at it and went like, oh, that's okay, you can keep it. There is that energy here. But we will find out more, Cancer. So Four of Pentacles of who's watching Cancer, clarified. Knight of Wands. Six of, very, okay. So somehow I feel like Seven of Swords and whatever that other card was quite telling. But anyway, we're not getting into that, into the little flash notes. Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups under a Four of Pentacles. So Cancer, the person who's watching you indeed would like to engage. They are wondering either how far can they, how much should they put out? Or then again, as I said, Cancer too, you yourself could have said, no need and keep it. But this person is still soft for you, Cancer. I read my Queen of Cups as Cancers. Basically, too, Cancer, let me say this, with Strength being bottom of deck energy here, it's like, Cancer, they know that you have certain standards or you have an internal sense, and, you know, it's like you'll go to a certain distance, but you have like some firm boundaries, and once those boundaries are there, that's kind of like it. I think, Cancer, that's the person who's watching you, someone with strong Capricorn energy. I also have Sagittarius, I have Taurus here. And this person is wondering, what can they offer you to engage you? Is it worth it? And then also, to Cancer, I feel like you also have kind of put a damper in some way, or they think that you would require a lot. There's some kind of energy in there, but that's who's watching, Cancer. We will do Scorpio next. Scorpio, the person who's watching you could be very, very close to you. someone who knows you quite well, someone in your family, someone who wants to be family with you, someone who's very impressed by you. Know that, Scorpio, the person who's watching you primarily is quite impressed with you. The Sun, Scorpio, is clarified by a Ten of Swords, King of Cups. Scorpio with that death and, I mean, not death, Ten of Swords and the Devil here. I do kind of wonder, Scorpio, if this is someone who you know. Is this a former paramour of yours, Scorpio, who's planning on getting back, realizing, oh, the stupidest thing I ever did was let go of Scorpio, or allowed our relationship to turn into mold? Especially with Devil being bottom of the deck energy under the Devil. I also have Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands, Death. Of course, Scorpio energy, strength. So strength to rebuild, to go and get back into at least some heart space. Get back into your heart space, Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like I have a past person here who's watching you. That person wants to rekindle things with you. I think they wanted to try and make it serious. But also in this energy, Scorpio is like, you are too valuable to let go. You are theirs. They want to keep you. There's also that sort of possessiveness energy in there. Maybe to Scorpio, a message that I'm getting and feeling is like, you could be kind of over this person and they realize that and they want to draw you back. So the next element, back one moment. All right, let's go and check out the next element. Let's do Earth. We'll do Capricorn. Who is watching Capricorn? Let's see. Who is watching Capricorn? Five of Swords is an Aquarius watching Capricorn. Person who's watching Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. someone who's planning on the right opportunity, Capricorn, to come forward to you. They see you as an opportunity, Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius in that energy. 5 of Swords. We'll find out more, Capricorn. Queen of Wands. Well, first of all, Capricorn, the person who's watching you knows that they have to get your attention or to get you to engage with them. Also, to Capricorn, in that energy, it's like you're doing so many interesting things, or you are such a busy person. There's a lot to watch. Oh, but there's a lot to watch, Capricorn, because there's different things to be gained. Many things, yet different things to be gained from you. Fool is more Aquarius energy and High Priestess. So I have Aries, Pisces, and Aquarius. 8 of Swords energy here. With a little bit more Pisces energy. Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius. Aquarius. A person could have significant Aquarius placements, Capricorn, but ultimately the person who's watching you doesn't want you to know that they are watching you. They have no intention of letting you know that they are watching you. I also say Capricorn too, when this person comes up in 5 of Swords energy, when they approach you, what they're going to approach you for, because I do see approaching here, is going to be different than what they truly want. I see that because 8 of Swords and then High Priestess energy, they're not going to go and be transparent about what they want. Whatever they're saying they're approaching you for, Capricorn, is definitely going to be different. This person will have strong Aquarius and Pisces placements. If not in their big 3, then in their personal planets. And I don't mean in the 12th house or 8th house energies. No. I mean that for you, like when you're looking on these readings by the signs, you can go and check those out. But for this person has strong Pisces and strong air, strong water, but it feels like specifically strong Pisces and strong Aquarius. And yes, Capricorn, they are definitely going to approach you. I don't think you're going to expect it. And whatever they are going to approach you for is going to be different than what they're going to say they want. And also, too, they think you are quite attractive. Know that, too. I think you're attractive. I'm not going to go anything more into that. Could it be like they want to go? Well, they definitely want to see how far they can get, Capricorn, to know that. They want to see how far can they go and get past your boundaries, past the limits that you set. How far can they impress you with what I feel, Capricorn, is not really them being authentic. There's all sorts of elements there, Capricorn. So just, be aware, right? That's all that this is. A little heads up on who's watching you, but that person will definitely approach. Person's planning on it, sneaking around it, and they are watching you actively. I have to say that as well. They are watching you actively right now. All right. Let's go on to the next earth sign. I guess we'll go to Taurus. Taurus, I have a King of Cups watching you. 8 of Wands in the bottom energy. What is that? 10 of Swords, Taurus. Taurus, I don't know if the person who's watching you is someone who you know, or Taurus, this is someone who recently went through some breakup or, excuse my language, but for lack of a better word, crap. This person went through some stuff. If they didn't go through it with you, Taurus, an actual ending, then they went through it with something else, and they're sort of like re-piecing together, Taurus. How can they make their life go forward? Taurus, the person who's watching you has access to your daily schedule, your daily life. So whether this is a coworker, Taurus, whether you post things online and they can see what you're doing, this person is actually in close vicinity. It feels like physical close vicinity to you. And definitely a marker, Taurus, is to go and think about people who either you've had an ending with, but it feels like they're still in your energy, or in your physical location. Maybe you have to work with this person, maybe you go to school with this person, maybe you run into this person at common or common spaces, whatever that may be. Or this person is actually around you and you could know this, or if you gossiped about this person, I don't know. But if you gossiped about someone, maybe that the word would be, Taurus, this person either broke up with someone, they recently moved to the area, they are maybe just moving to another place, maybe they recently got hired, maybe they're going to get fired. I don't know, there's some sort of big ending that this person had, Taurus. But I feel like this person is actually physically around you. So know that. Let's go and find out more about this King of Cups. Oh, hello, Yellow Rose.
Oh.
Nice to see you. Hello. Okay, so King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. And of course, Five of Pentacles, which also is Taurus energy. Bottom of the deck energy, Five of Wands. This person definitely is moving around you, Taurus. Taurus, I feel like if this is a past person of yours, this person is still messy. This person that's watching you, are they planning on coming forward? Well, they have a lot of feeling about you, Taurus. I kind of hope they don't move forward to you, Taurus, because they're messy. Got a lot of movement here, but it's messy. I'm not a fan of this energy at all. And they view you in committed light, Taurus. It's like even more like, oh no, that's not that good. But yeah. So that's who I see, Taurus. Someone who is watching you. This person does have romantic feelings about you. Person is seeing you as someone who they want to commit to. They want to put you in committed energy. If this is a past person, Taurus, this person is still messy as anything. And Taurus, if this isn't a past person, this person actually has still no business trying to make anybody into committed energy, if you ask me, with Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and Five of Wands around here. They still have a lot of people around them. They have a lot of chaotic energy. They're not decisive. All they know is that they like you. But if you ask me in that energy, what can they actually do to provide or work on that in a positive way? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that energy who's watching you, that King of... Oh, I should have said sign, shouldn't I have Taurus? I read my King of Cups as Pisces specifically. That could be a water sign. There was Capricorn, there was Aries, there was Taurus. I think that was it, right? Was there one more? Oh, and Scorpio. All right, Virgo. Who's watching Virgo? Ten of Swords, Virgo, someone with an ending with you, or just an ending in general, Virgo. It's funny. In fact, Virgo, I was pulling on these two cards before for the other one. I actually am going to go and fold this back in, because when I read a card, I'd like them to put back. I think I didn't mix these two up properly. But Virgo, give me 1 second on this. Virgo, I'll get 2 messages for you. Virgo, the first message, I'm just going to read this, but I'm going to pull one more because I like my deck to be more, I don't like to see repeat patterns. Virgo, there may be someone who's watching you who you had an ending with. This person is wondering about how to rebuild, or it's almost like a diversion, right? They thought, oh, I can go and pick that up at any time, and then sort of the situation got carried out of their control, whatever that situation is that allowed them to allow the state of your relationship to fall apart. And they're wondering what can they do to rebuild it. I have Aquarius, I have Aries, I have Pisces, I have Taurus, and I have Gemini. Judgment feels like such a wide arching card to me, like over extending card, that for me to narrow it down to one sign, it doesn't quite seem that way. So all right, let's go and check out the next sign or the next element. We'll do air. We'll just start off with Gemini. Gemini, who's watching Gemini? What is this, Gemini? Is the person who's watching you someone who's younger, Gemini? Someone who you think is juvenile? Someone who you already know, Gemini, and you think that they're just like, their priorities are different than your priorities, Gemini. Also, to Gemini, let me say 6 of Cups with this energy of Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. It's like, Gemini, whatever you gave or expected, I feel like this person, obviously the person knows you in this energy too. However they acted, and whatever their expectations were, and however they conducted themselves, Gemini just wasn't at your level. It was juvenile, it was subpar, it was kind of kitschy, it was kind of tacky, it was just like they should have done 100%, but they only did maybe 40 to 60%. It was watered down. It was sweet, but brief. Like Gemini, they should have been offering you, I don't know, a cake, and they came with those little peppermint, those little peppermint candy things or something like that, or like little aftermints, Altoids or something, instead of like Fisherman's Friends. Cough drops. I don't know, something Gemini. Oh, did I already fold that 6 of Cups back? I didn't mean to. Let me bring back that 6 of Cups. Where did it go? Give me a moment, Gemini. We're going to find 6 of Cups and we're going to clarify it. I was so carried away because the energy felt so lacking, Gemini. Where did the 6 of Cups go? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Okay. We'll clarify the 6 of Cups for you, Gemini. Okay. 6 of Cups. Justice. 7 of Wands. And the Tower's bottom of deck energy, 2 of Cups. So, Gemini, the person who's watching you definitely is going to go and approach you again with that tower being the bottom of the deck energy. Gemini, I have strong Scorpio energy here. I really do. Six of Cups is Scorpio. Tower is Scorpio. Also, I have Libra, Leo, and Cancer. Gemini, the person who's watching you, they at least want to have a friendship with you, Gemini, if not something more. And they also feel like they have something to prove to you. They want you to acknowledge something that they've done or that they've changed or something like that. You're getting a blast from the past, Gemini. That's who's watching you. And you know what I will say, Gemini, the person who's watching you, unlike some of the other energies that are more sharper, this energy isn't sharp. This energy isn't like, oh, let me go and see what Gemini's doing so I can craft myself to Gemini's whatever. Gemini standards. No, what you're getting, Gemini, is like literally someone who they just want to go and tell you their story, how they've changed. There's no guile here. There's nothing artificial here. It's in your face energy, though, Gemini. Know that it is in your face. It's this person thinks that they don't have to put that on because they're going to be all natural with you or something like that. So that's interesting in itself. All right, let's go and check out the next air sign. Let's do Libra. Libra, who's watching Libra? Another King of Cups. Libra, you have somebody watching you who's in very affectionate, caring, romantic energy. Why are they in romantic energy, Libra? Is this someone who's already in your family, Libra? Someone who wants you to become family? Someone who wants to come home, Libra? So, Libra, who did you make an impression on that they can't go and move past? The memories, Libra, that's what I have here. I have someone, Libra, realizing that they didn't have it as good as when they had it with you. It took them a little bit of time, didn't it, Libra, for them to come to that realization? That's who's watching you. I feel like, too, in this energy, Libra, this person who's been watching you, they haven't been watching you all along. They just kind of have been getting into it. And now that they've started, Libra, they can't stop. Libra, I have someone who's watching you who thinks that you guys made a great pair. This person's heart and mind is aligned, Libra, to the fact that you guys made a great pair and a great couple, Libra, and they're sort of like reminiscing about what to do with that. I'm not clarifying these, but I'd almost be curious into why the King of Swords is here with the King of Cups. I have someone in romantic energy, Libra, who's planning on a plan of action. And their heart is into it. But they're planning it. No movement yet, just planning. Planning and realization, Libra, that's who's watching you. Someone who's planning on something. There's some reason why that person is in romantic energy, Libra. Watching from the sidelines, but those cards are quite dynamic. They're stationary for now, but in that energy, action could be taken in a little bit. Let's see, another sign. We're still on air. Excuse me. Let's see, we're still on air. Aquarius. Every time I hear Aquarius, I think of that song, which actually is not the best song when I heard it on the radio. But that one, when the moon is in the seventh house, what is that by? Was it by is there a group called the Mamas and the Papas? I'm not sure. I'm not really up on my, oh, okay. The Mamas and the Papas. Well, I didn't know that the one where they were there saying, like, isn't that the same song where they say, I feel the earth moving under my feet? Oh, whatever. Then there's another one saying something, there ain't no mountain high enough. No, that's another song. Oh, well, Aquarius, you're like all on the environmental, type folk music from the 60s. And whenever I hear Aquarius, I think of that. All of them, right? But then the moon in the seventh house. And the moon aligns with Mars, right? Then peace will guide the planets. And love will guide the stars. Aren't we in the age of Aquarius right now? I don't know. I've been up for too many days. Anyway, Aquarius, yes, every time I hear the word Aquarius, I think of all those couple of lyrics. But now I will think just about you, Aquarius. The Aquarius Collective, what message can I have for you? Who's watching Aquarius? Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy, and the moon is rather apropos. However, Aquarius, I like things to be a little bit more deliberate, at least right now. Oh, some cards fell. Scorpio and Leo. Okay, Aquarius. I have Leo energy, strong Leo energy, Aquarius. That's who's watching you. Aquarius, is this person very close to you? Gee, Aquarius, you saw that Leo energy before with strength that I had here, and then now we have the sun behind here, and then we have 10 of Pentacles, and we have 7 of Swords and Knight of Swords. Aquarius, the person who's watching you is very, 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 very close to you, Aquarius. It could be a Leo Aquarius or have strong Leo placements. Oh, they're very close to you, Aquarius. So I bet if you reached out your hand, you could probably touch them. If not during the daytime, Aquarius, if you reached out your hand during the nighttime, you could touch them. One or the other. This person is very, 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 very close to you. And they could be in your home or in your business. And either they may not trust you, or perhaps you may not trust them, or they're wondering what you're up to, Aquarius. Aquarius, that's who is watching you right now. Someone very, very close. Is there even a need, Aquarius, to clarify? You know, Aquarius, you're lucky. I'm a little curious, so I'll clarify it for you briefly, but I feel like that pretty much sums it up. 2 of Wands is Aries energy. I'm going to say lots of fire. Aquarius, someone is very, very close to you. Really close to you. I still say they have very strong fire placements, very strong Leo placements. They could have Aries, Sagittarius, and Scorpio placements, but strongest is Leo. Aquarius, the person who's watching you, I really do think if you reached out your hand at some point, either in your professional life or your private life, you could touch that person. That's how close that person is. Aquarius, I don't think this person quite trusts you. They don't trust Aquarius 100% being all in. Either you being all in or them being all in with you. And someone still thinks that they shine and have plenty of options, or they're operating as a single agent. There is that energy there, Aquarius. But that's who's watching you. They're also wondering too, Aquarius, how permanent is it? Feels like they've already put a bunch of time into things, Aquarius, and they'd like to go and put more, but they're also wondering just how invested, how solid it all is. Aquarius, they're watching you. It feels like someone who has a tendency to be jealous is watching you. They're trying to make things work. They're trying to hold on to you, Aquarius. Trying fiercely, Aquarius. All right, let's go on to, I think we have one more sign left. That's fire. Who should we do? Oh, well, let's do Leo since we got such strong Leo energy. Leo, who is watching Leo? Someone who's reserved, Leo. Leo, this person previously interacted with you, previously engaged with you, previously was quite warm towards you, Leo, or you were quite warm towards them, Leo. And then it just got to be too much, Leo. I feel like mutually it got to be too much. Both of you, Leo, are seeking your own peace. However, Leo, while it feels like you perhaps may be doing your own peace or in your own peace, moving on and recuperating and, redefining or solidifying what you want, Leo, this person has also regained their center and their peace, and now they're wondering how to bridge. How to bridge contact, Leo. Leo, I have a past person who wants to go and get back to you. This person is watching everything you do. Leo, this person is watching you being quite solid and quite effective on your feet, navigating life. And they're wondering, how can they come into it, Leo, again? Leo, I feel like, too, in this energy, you gave them plenty of chances to work things out. You tried. And it feels like because you tried, then it's like, that's kind of it. But this person's going to try and get chapter number 2 going on your story, Leo. Person who's watching you. Let's go into Aries. Strong Capricorn energy, Aries. Do you have strong Capricorn placements? Three of Wands is Aries placements. Do you have strong Capricorn placements? And if not, then it's a person watching you. This person will approach you. Aries, the person who's watching you. Aries. Aries, the person who's watching you is someone who messed up. This person messed up with you, Aries. Person messed up, Aries, and yet this person is still not done with you yet. This person is watching you, Aries. This person is planning on coming back. This person is strategizing a whole bunch about you, Aries. This person wants to come back for a love connection. This person wants you to be theirs again, Aries. You know, Aries, there's also a little bit of energy that I get here with this King of Swords, Empress, and Three of Cups. I feel like Aries, the person who's watching you, is going to come back to you. But I also wonder, Aries, how cleanly will they come back to you? You know how in those, have you ever watched those Chinese dramas, Aries, those old ones where they talk about the old time like harems, or what do they call them? Concubines, wife palaces. I forgot what they call them. Flower palaces. You know, basically the rich emperor has 40 concubines, right? And then he has like the main wife, and then he has like the secondary wives as they come from like prominent regions, and they're princesses in their own right. And then he has like the other ones right down to like, I don't know, the horse dealer's daughter who looked good, right? Like all the levels of concubines. And Aries, let me say, with this person's energy, it feels like this person who's watching you, who's a former person, they see you almost as like, you know, like the wife, right? Or whatever they would call first wife, second wife, etc. But I wonder if they would be able to also, Aries, get rid of the horse trader's daughter as well. Coming back to you. This person's just feels a little greedy like that. Feels like a player. All right, final sign is Sagittarius. Who is watching Sagittarius? Someone who's not what they seem, Sagittarius. Someone's going to present themselves as an innocuous, friendly, cute, easygoing, friendly energy, but Sagittarius, they see you. Oh, they're going to hide how much they like you. Why are they going to do that? Well, let's find out. Sagittarius, for you, I will find out. Sun. Hello, Amelia. Justice. Interesting, Sagittarius. Do I remember you? Let me finish this reading first and then I'll think about it, Amelia. You could have said hi on the previous live, but I know I've been a little busy this past week. Sagittarius, I think the energy initially here is really good. I am a little curious about what this Eight of Cups is, Four of Swords, King of Cups, Three of Cups, the Fool, Page of Swords. It's like in this energy, first of all, it's been building. It's also two Sagittarius, like this person's beginning the gumption to come up to you. That's the energy that I have here. But it's also like this person has been wondering about the best way to move forward or what to let go of. King of Cups and Three of Swords. So the bottom of the deck energy is a little problematic, but I'm not going to dive into it, but just calling it out. It's only a little problematic in the fact that I have a person here, a Sagittarius, who has been rearranging their heart components, what they're allowing themselves to feel affection for or to vibrate love towards. So that I think is a little interesting and a little, as I said, slightly problematic too, because the person they're restructuring their heart, like the way Elon Musk is restructuring the government, right?
With all his baby's mommies.
With all his baby's mommies. I think this person can do that to their heart, Sagittarius. Treat it like a pie or treat it like some cold business thing. Anyway, Sagittarius, the Sun, Justice, and King of Wands. This energy is good. The person who's watching you sees you quite high. This person wants to go and get to know you. This person does want to treat you well. This person is going to definitely approach in a light that does not at all convey a passion or a conviction they have about you. I feel like they don't want to overwhelm you, Sagittarius, with how strongly they feel about you. So they're going to keep things very light and casual, but this person feels quite intensely about you. That's the person who's watching you. And they are going to approach. You have a future love confession on the way. I also want to say too, Sagittarius, in this energy, the person who's watching you, they're not going to move very fast. I think they're not going to move it very fast because they don't want to mess things up. There's a little bit of scriptiveness here, but as I said, this person just is going to go slower than normal. Anyway, so that's everybody's reading. I finished it under an hour. Do I remember you, Amelia? Well, you could have done a reading. Not a reading. You could have said hello last week, right? I mean, I remember that your name is familiar. I know that I've seen you before. Where exactly, I'm not sure, but I do recall seeing you. I think you appeared on at least three videos, right? And said hi?
Yeah.
Are you still there, Amelia? How are things doing for you, Amelia? Where I am, I have been snowed in like crazy, and then I have snow, and then I have freezing ice. Now I have ice with this huge, thick crust. Excuse me, now I have snow with this thick crust of ice all over it. Oh, it's so slippery. I have like these old clothes. I was thinking, what if I take the old clothes and I heat them all up in hot water and then I throw them out over the ice and then maybe there'll be traction. I know, like you could put salt, but there's too much ice out there to salt. And salt melts. There's also 2x4 planks. I did already use aluminum siding. I'm like, what can I put on top of this snow? Anyway, that's where I'm at. But tell me, Amelia, how are you? How have things been for you? Oh, and Amelia, I got a boo-boo. I hurt my hand a little bit right there. I don't know if you can see it. Or actually, if I could put the flash on it. It's like right there. I mean, you can't really tell, but it's actually discolored. But anyway, yeah, that's where I've been up to. What about you? Oh, I think I lost Amelia. Or Amelia, were you one of the original supporters of Mystic Moons back last spring? Now I'm curious, Amelia. Catch me on another live and tell me. I spent 4 days up, well, roughly, with like minimal sleep. I was doing some things. So I'm still kind of regaining my feet. As I plan out new things to do too. So my attention is a little diverted. But tell me, Amelia, catch me on another live and tell me, I'm wondering, did we meet last spring when I first started doing lives? Or has it been more recent? Let me know. Bye-bye.